I just know that Tinubu is sweating right now. And if he's not sweating, I think he should be. Let me bring you up to speed. The US Army captured the Venezuelan president. I don't think you hear what I said. I said the US Army entered Venezuela and kidnapped their president. Just think about that for a second. Do you know how much resources and how much balls you have to have as a country to kidnap a whole president? And obviously, Tinubu shouldn't be sweating because the US can kidnap him. The beef that US has been having with Venezuela is a different ball game. But the idea that the US had been politicking about Venezuela for a while, especially Trump's, like his usual tweets, and it got to a point where it's like, they just said, we've had enough, go and bring him. And just like that, he was brought. The US has been politicking about the persecution of Christians a lot, especially recently. And what these people in Venezuela have shown me is that those bombs that were sent in December 2025 were just like warning shots. Not just for the people that are perpetrating those things there, but also for the Nigerian government that you guys better jazz up. And that's why Tinubu should be sweating, because if they can snatch a whole president, I promise you, they can literally pull up to Nigeria and snatch that operation from them. I've heard theories, conspiracy theories, that there was a chance that Tinubu did not even know that strike was going to happen. But after they now did the strike, they aligned with Tinubu to now make it seem like, oh yeah, he was aware. I don't know how true that is. I think that is very alleged. But at the same time, I can see why some people will be thinking like that. So T-Breezy, you better handle that.
So I was asking yesterday, how are the Venezuelans taking this news about American government capturing their president, Nicolas Maduro? Guess what? A lot of the Venezuelans are happy. A lot of them are on the street celebrating it. Yes, there's always that, few people who are not happy, who think that Donald Trump has done too much by going into their country to capture their president. But vast majority of them are celebrating. You know what they're celebrating? A lot of them are celebrating 25 years of torture, 25 years of hardship, 25 years of dictatorship. A lot of them are happy that Donald Trump, even a lot of them are seeing Donald Trump as a messiah, as a savior, that he came to save their land, that he came to save their country. He came to give them back the power that belongs to them as the people. A lot of them are happy. They are on the streets celebrating, jubilating. Even the Venezuelans that are not in Venezuela, the ones in America, some of them are also on the streets celebrating it. They see it like a victory. Now, some of you who are comparing Venezuela with Libya, saying that they should give it a couple of days, weeks or months. What happened to Libya will happen to them. Do you people follow politics at all? Or it's all about nyash, comedy and news that happen at the backyard and under the bridge of Ojuelewa? Do you people really follow politics? You're comparing Venezuela with Libya. How? Anyway.
United States government is the cancer in the entire world. As an African, I remember that, when Patrice Lumumba was murdered, butchered, just like the way they are currently doing in other countries, the same people are telling us about democracy. The same people, are working with our corrupt African leaders, whereby they are unaliving our own people. This is why we should all resist and say no to colonization. Imagine they can go and bomb the hell out of a nation, a sovereign country, kidnap their leader, but they cannot do that one to Russia. Why? Russia has a nuclear weapon. They cannot do these things to China. Why? China has a nuclear weapon. That is why in Africa we need nuclear weapons. So all of those so-called democratic leaders in Africa, we should remove those leaders and we should rally behind the leaders in Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, in the Sahel countries, to say Africa for all and no to imperialism.
So Nigerians in Venezuela are angry. They are protesting against Donald Trump. I don't understand. Citizens are rejoicing. Foreigners are angry. Please make it make sense. The citizens are happy. They are rejoicing. While you, the foreigner in the country, is angry, protesting. Well, it is well.
Surgical, decisive, zero-waste operations, not those pointless 20-year operations with no clear objective. The same precision you saw with the strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. That's what you are seeing here again. Now, let's get one thing straight. Maduro lost the 2024 election and forced himself on the people anyway. He detained American citizens, further weakening his own shaky position. He ran Venezuela into the ground, forcing over 8 million people to flee. And before him, his predecessor stole American assets and oil rights, seizing private businesses in the name of nationalization. He tried to invade and annex Guyana's oil-rich Essequibo region. So yes, he had it coming. Watch my last two videos if you need full context. The people of Venezuela are celebrating, and they have every reason to. Remember, America built Venezuela's oil infrastructure. It collapsed only after America pulled out. And now that investment and expertise are returning, the country has a real shot at rising again, as long as they keep the socialists is out. The mineral Avengers can cry all they want.
Trump attacked Venezuela in the night and dragged the president of Venezuela, Maduro, and his wife from their bedroom. He did not get approval from their senator. No, this was done by president. Anyone that will open his mouth and say that this, whatever Trump wants to come and do in Nigeria, is for the good of Nigeria, should have a rethink now. Should begin to see what it is. In case you are also rejoicing that maybe they will come and carry Tinubu, you will soon understand what it means for the president to be taken away, to be captured, and then they are telling you that they are the ones that will decide when it will be proper, what will be proper to happen next in your country. Don't be shocked that they will come and they will bomb our refineries, because this is one of the problems they are having. They don't want us to refine fuel at all. Just be sending the crude to them, and they will do that, and then you still be there saying that they know what they are doing and they are what we like. A sovereign nation like us, a sovereign nation like Venezuela, and Christians, all these Christians that Mumu they worry all of us, and you think that it's truly coming because of Christianity. He says there is Christian genocide. You two, you are shouting, yes, there's Christian genocide. Go and ask if Venezuela is a Muslim country. They are Christians. So you will see on all fronts there is nothing like help coming your way. It's not help. It is better that all of us will come together and understand that we can help ourselves if we decide to, and never give our sovereignty over to anybody, especially a person like Trump. Sorry, I don't know, they may put down this my video, but I'm saying any sane Nigeria by now should never come online and be saying that they want America to come over and to come and help us to do what? The next thing, they will be sponsoring people to come and scatter our country. They are the ones behind the insecurity. The next thing, they are going to be, they hire people to be doing, they will be paying them, giving them grants for doing activism. Activism that all they want them to be doing is making noise. Activism that will never ever, come to anything, because they are paying them to just make noise, so as to seem to be doing something. They criticize government, they do everything, but they never achieve anything meaningful. They don't stand up to do anything meaningful other than to just be doing activism for the sake of activism. So you see that from all fronts, our problems are more than us, and it's not about us, and that our leaders are even they are corrupt. They are part of the reason. It's because of these developed nations that are fueling them. They want them to be, because they want to cut deals with them that we know nothing about. And when you have anyone who doesn't want to cut deals with them, they just want that person, quickly go, or they start dealing with them. Trump, the reason you are seeing Trump do what he is doing is because he is very childish, so to say. He doesn't know anything about diplomacy, so he does his own things anyhow, or else he'll be doing this underneath and be putting pressure on our president underneath. You see Trump bomb our country again, and you are saying it's okay. Know that you are inviting a problem that is more than you know. You are calling Nigeria a banana republic now. You have never seen a banana republic before. When they take your president away, and he's taken away from you, and then you have no president, and you don't know the dates that you are going to do your next election, and everything is, then you will understand what a banana republic is. When everything is scattered, your democracy is taken from you, and there's no order of any kind, everybody does what he likes in his village, then you will know when people are entering your house and asking you to bring your wife, asking you to bring your child, and nobody restrains them because we have no government. You will then know what it means, that Nigeria is still very sane right now.
Welcome back to the channel. So a lot of Nigerians have been celebrating what's happening in Venezuela as the president got captured by US, and it's obvious that the citizens too were very happy about this thing that happened. So if you come online now, a lot of Nigerians are very, very happy about it, and they so much wish that it's their own government. Now the way they are reacting is just like they're trying to go, they're not really happy with the whole thing, because so many people are angry with Tinubu's government already. From what has been happening from January 1st, lots of people are already paying tax. Every transfer you make, you're being deducted, you're being debited 15 naira above 10k, and this thing is not funny. And one thing is, the reactions, it just shifted from shock to bitter comparison, because a lot of Nigerians, I even saw a clips where Nigerians are in Venezuela were also protesting, and this speaks a lot about the kind of government that we have. So it's a lot for these people, and for the Nigerians that are celebrating this thing, for them, the Venezuelan thing, whether real or perceived, it just represented a fantasy of justice, and it's not just foreign interference. And what stood out most was the blunt honesty. Many Nigerians have said that they really hope it will be them soon. This is not out of love for foreign powers, but because they are exhausted. People are tired from repeated promises, policy shocks and what they see as an administration more focused on defending itself than defending the citizens. Now, the Tinubu administration has consistently, let me use that word, they have framed their policies as necessary sacrifices for long-term economic stability. On the streets, that message has actually failed to land, because Nigerians are saying that while they are told to endure hardship, those in power, they continue to live comfortably, shielded from the consequences of their decisions. So this growing gap between government and governed has fueled anger, sarcasm, and now dangerous rhetoric born from despair. So the desire Nigerians are expressing is not truly about seeing a president being captured. These people just want these people to feel the consequence of their action. Because this is about a system where leaders cannot simply explain away suffering with technical jargon while citizens struggle to eat. So if the Tinubu government dismisses this reaction as which I feel is what they're going to do, they will just come and say it's just online noise. And that's why these people don't change. These people are tired of where they are. The citizens are complaining. They are crying out every day. If you come everywhere on social media, you hear Nigerians crying out over their bad governments. Well, what's your take on this? Do let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is your first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You know, after the abduction of the Venezuela president with his wife, you know, I've been seeing a lot of reactions on social media and all that. But the truth is, you guys actually don't know who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is actually a God sent in this generation. Yes, he has his flaws. He has one or two things he does. There is no human being that is perfect, but it's God using him as God sent him. Yes, God has sent him. Imagine if Donald Trump has not been used by God. You can imagine what the Islamic nation want, or the Islamic states want to turn this world into. Now, Donald Trump is just the David of our time to fight against all these battles to retain. So a lot of people will say he has this interior motive. America don't do anything because of what they have in mind. Yes, there's nothing that goes for free. There is no free food in Freetown, like a lot of people say. And if America is coming to a country where it's peaceful and everything is running well, you know, then you should be talking. But for countries that are oppressing its people, that are ruling over them like lords, they are the one inviting the Americans, the Americans or the American government. Now, I'm saying doing this video because of Nigeria. Don't underestimate the power of Trump. You know, he said it and he did it on the Christmas day. And I heard that he also did it New Year in Kaduna, right? Now, I want to say this to these people, especially, you see this Sheikh Gumi. There is no place you can hide. If America want to capture you, they will. Very easy. Your security cannot be as tight as that of the Venezuela president. I want you to know that. Then also this mumu way there for River State, Asari Dokubo. That mumu way fat like pig. I hope say they don't already tell them, or they see everything where they happen. So definitely, Asari Dokubo, I even heard that he's on the run. That he has run away from River State. I don't know how far it's true, but the truth also tells you that whatever you say on social media, whatever you come to say against humanity, people are watching, people are listening. All those Asari Dokubo's video and Sheikh Gumi's video, they analyze these things in Washington DC, in the White House. They analyze, they see all these things because it's like they are the one fueling this whole thing. I learned that Sheikh Gumi has gone to bring down most of the video of the things he said. But remember, those things would have been archived. So this also is a message also to our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that you need to run your government very well. Don't underestimate the Americans. Don't run to Turkey, run to China, run to one thing and think that they will help you. Don't underestimate the Americans. What's his name? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has collaborated with the Americans, said that they are going to make sure they secure every state that is being terrorized by Islamic jihadists. So this is a wake-up call for our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do the right thing. And also, the 2027 election that is on the way, American government, they are going to put their eyes down. No rigging. And if at any point they refuse to give whoever wins that thing, you will see what will happen. Do not underestimate the American government. God bless Donald Trump. God bless the United States of America for helping and rescuing the oppressed. That Venezuela president has been oppressing.
Nigerians, do you know that we have one common problem with Venezuela? Both of us have the same issues. Let me explain to you. Watch this video.
People are criticizing Trump for what he did in Venezuela. They say he bombed and kidnapped our president. No. Let me be clear. That man was never our president. He's a dictator. We didn't vote for him. Our elections were stolen. And when we protested, our kids were sent to prison. Minors were tortured. Girls were forced to prostitute themselves in prisons just to get food, to get a piece of bread. And where were all of you then? Where were all of you, liberals? Where were all of you? Where were all of you? She said nothing. You did nothing. But now you suddenly care about international law? I mean, now you all talk about human rights?
You see?
Maduro didn't leave Venezuela. He kidnapped an entire country.
You see?
So, no, Trump didn't kidnap anyone. No, he did not. He removed our kidnapper. And for that, we're thankful. You can divide politics all you want. But don't tell Venezuelans, do not tell Venezuelans how to feel about being free from a dictatorship.
You see?
Venezuela. People are criticizing Trump for what he did in Venezuela. They say he bombed.
You see? The man rigged an election. The man forced himself on the people. Just the same thing that happened to us. Just the same thing that happened to us. Peter Obi won election. Suddenly, while we went to sleep, they declared the Tinubu the president.